The new Hungarian parliament will be a national assembly in the true sense with the votes of Hungarians beyond the borders, Zsolt Németh said during a visit to Székelyudvarhely in Szeklerland. Nemeth, state secretary at the foreign ministry, said enfranchising Hungarians beyond the borders is a real momentum in the transition to democracy, and he asks all who are affected to act on the opportunity.
Hungary and Slovenia will progress on the road they entered 20 years ago, the Hungarian foreign minister said in Szentgotthárd, where he attended with his Slovenian counterpart a memorial meeting to mark the 20th anniversary of a Hungarian-Slovenian agreement on the protection of minorities. Ilona Pálfin Csíkszereda suggested to Hungarian citizens voting from abroad that they post their vote as soon as they can. The head of the National Election Office drew attention to the fact that the postal transit time should be calculated when the envelope containing the vote is posted. The vote contained in the letter can only be taken into account if it reaches the election office by midnight April 5 at the latest. The head of the election office said that it would be worth for Hungarian citizens abroad to vote as soon as they receive their mail package.
Romanian-Hungarian European Parliament member László Tőkés has encouraged fellow Hungarians in Transylvania to participate at Hungary's upcoming parliamentary election on April 6. Speaking at Nagyvárad, Tőkés said that both the April election and the upcoming European elections in May concern the whole nation, and it is therefore important that as many voters should turn up for the ballot as possible. He advised voters to give priority to considering national interests instead of being driven by party orientation, and support the unification of the nation beyond borders and the cause of a strongest possible representation of Hungary in Europe.
The Alliance of Vojvodina Hungarians has started collecting signatures in preparation for the Serbian parliamentary election set to be held on March 16. Signatures will be collected at 60 locations in the days ahead. The largest Hungarian party in Vojvodina will run independently and have a full list of candidates featuring 250 names. The local RMDS organization is placing Hungarian signs on municipal buildings in Nagyszalonta. They attach the Hungarian signs next to Romanian signs on the National Meteorology Institute and the District Veterinary and Food Safety Authority buildings. The scheme has been launched because local offices of national institutions had repeatedly neglected placing Hungarian language signs despite legislation that stipulates it.
The legal conditions to establishing a separate administrative region for the Szeklerland have been included in a Romanian constitutional amendment draft at the request of RMDS. The proposal allows so-called traditional regions, such as Szeklerland, to arrange in administrative sub-regions under the new regional divisions to be set up. RMDS parliamentary group leaders said if the giant regions they oppose do set up, there could be a constitutional option for Szeklerland or Partium to gain certain independence within the region.
Agricultural and food industry development, creating family farms, and developing the tradition of machine engineering were designated as goals for the next 15 years in the Baros Gábor Felvidék Development Plan. This was the topic of discussion between companies in Guta and economic experts who said the catch-up of the South Slovakian region is a task of great importance. When Slovakia was formed, the Hungarian inhabited part of the country was its most developed region. Now the greatest poverty pervades the region as well as the highest unemployment, and there is no development or state investment.